Aren't many games that can get better than this for an opening day when it comes to the Birds. But today we're going to talk about a recap of Game 1 of 162, opening day for the Orioles. And boy, they did not disappoint. Opening day for the Orioles, fantastic start. We had the new ownership there. Cal Ripken catches the first pitch. The weather held off. The Orioles come into town playing probably a not very good team in the California Angels. I think only won 63 games last year, or 73 games last year. So I think everything was kind of trending in the direction of Orioles having a good opening day. Again, new ownership there. Sellout crowd. You got Corbin Burnes on the mound, and boy, oh boy, they did not disappoint. Burnes, of course, in the first inning, he gives up the home run to Trout to start the game. I think that Trout was the second or third hitter of the game, and he hits a home run to give the Angels their only lead of the game at 1-0 in the top of the first. And after that, Corbin Burnes was fantastic. He retires like 16 in a row. He goes 6 innings, 1 run, 1 hit, 11 strikeouts, and was just absolutely dominant for the Orioles today. That's the reason why they traded for him. That's exactly what the Orioles wanted, and he was just absolutely stunning today on the mound. Just a dominant performance by Corbin Burnes. He was fantastic. And on the hitting side of things, it couldn't have got much better than that. Gunnar Henderson goes 1 for 4 with an RBI, with a run scored and a hit. Adley Rutschman 2 for 4 with 3 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Anthony Santander gets 1 hit, but gets 4 RBIs. He had a sacrifice fly, he had a fielder's choice, and then he had a 2-run homer. Cedric Mullins gets in the act and hits a 3-run homer. It was just really all around. The Orioles were fantastic today. The only guy that didn't get a hit for that was the starters, was Ramon Urias. But they played really, really well. The Angels got a couple runs late. Final score, 11-3. The Orioles looked really dominant today. The one thing I will say is, for the most part, all of the Orioles at-bats were really, really good. They had really good at-bats today. They were patient. The Angels pitchers were getting behind in the count, and the Orioles were not free swinging. And when they were ahead in the count, they really made those pitchers pay. And they got several walks. They got like 6 walks. The Orioles were issued 6 walks. They only struck out 5 times, which was good as well. They got on base first to third a couple times. I think Mateo had a steal as well. Just all around on the offensive side, they looked really, really good. And then on the pitching side, the Orioles struck out 14 batters. Orioles pitchers struck out 14 batters today, 11 by Burnes, and then 3 more. And they only issued 3 walks. All 3 of them were late in the game, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Burnes walked anybody. He didn't. He didn't have any walks at all. So it was just a fantastic outing for the Orioles today. 11-3. What a great way to start the regular season. Lots of games to go. Game 2 is coming up. We'll do another recap when Game 2 comes up. But Corbin Burnes 1-0 now with a 1.50 ERA. Sandoval for the Angels 0-1 with a 16.20 ERA. It's Game 1, I get it. But overall, all-around performance for the Orioles, really, really good. I will say Dylan Tate came in late in the 8th inning, gave up a couple runs, walked a couple batters, looked a little shaky, but it's his first time back out in like a year and a half. So he'll get better as time goes on. It was still good to see him on the mound. But there you go, Orioles back, ready to go. Fantastic, loved it. 1-0 to start the season. Awesome start for sure. We'll see you next time with another recap. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, if you like Orioles baseball or baseball in general, because we're going to be talking baseball all year long. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Orioles and MLB videos. Wednesdays, we'll have our game of the week, play-by-play games of the Orioles. And, of course, Thursdays, we do our Hall of Fame profiles. And Mondays, we do Orioles Weekly, our live stream, where we talk about the news and notes of the Orioles. So, hope to see you there. Thanks for joining me. Game 1 in the books. 1-0 for the O's. Exciting times. Take care of yourselves and each other. Keep rooting for the O's or your team. Bye now.